Hello everybody, this is Hot Fuzz, bringing you the last Leve guide for Botany. Now I will tell you, when you hit 68 and you come to do these leaves, make sure you do your class quests. All of them that you can. My stats have changed according to the quests. Now, in this video I am 69, so it will be easier for me. But I can tell you, without a doubt, this was probably the hardest part to do for me with my gear. I had a lot of good luck on the last levels, and this one wasn't really a roadblock, but it was close. And when I say that because I almost was gonna do one Leve at a time, and I'll tell you about it. But I may have a solution to to do this easy and efficiently, but it's going to require potions. It's going to require the high cordials. Now, these 3 quests give me 3 of them. So, this is actually going to be a test run for myself. I didn't do it yet, but I'm going to do it right now and see how it goes. So, the very first one that I'm going to do is none the wiser. This Leve is an 8-hit Leve for the 320% evaluation for the 25% bonus. There's no easy way to do this. My stats are better than they were before, but still, it was when I would hit the field. When I would hit the Field Mastery 2, I was getting 84% on this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait and see what my evaluation looks at. I get 4 of 8. So I'm going to do Field Mastery 2. I'm going to try to get a clean run here with 90%. Hopefully I can get 2 clean runs with 90%. You do want to do this Brunt Force, and you do want to hit this log. You're going to need every point you can, unless you are extremely lucky, which I am not. I barely did this Leve when I did it before. Matter of fact, I had to use a potion. I had to use... It didn't go well. If you miss, like I am missing, not good. You're going to need to squeeze every little ounce you can out of these logs. Also, there are a bunch of mobs hanging around this area, so please use stealth, or they will attack you. I ran a couple times from different mobs. Okay, so... I'm going to... Even though my stats are better, I am going to be in big trouble here. So, I'm going to end up probably having using a potion. Field Mastery 3. I'm going to have to really work on this one. This is going to be a tough one. I'm going to use a potion here for the sake of getting the 320. Evaluation. Like I said, this was the most challenging of all of the locations that I did, only because... Now, I did get a bonus here for the high rate, but I'm still not... I'm not going to worry about it. I'm going to go for what I need, because I am behind. Really behind. Well, I'm just gonna do it. Matter of fact, I don't know if I'm gonna even make it. Yes, I will, but I have to do... I have to hit all of these perfectly. Somewhat perfectly. Now I'm gonna get down to the last one. I'm gonna see what I need. But I have a feeling that I am going to fail this one. I need 35. 35 is pretty much seven, at level 69. It's 7 per hit. So if I do this without waiting, I will have to do a perfect run, and I don't think I can do it. So I'm going to wait a couple seconds here. Let this fill up. I'm gonna look at my potion to see what the cooldown is. 7 minute. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait a couple seconds so I make sure I get this done for you guys. But as you can see, this is no joke. These leaves right now are no joke. But the good thing about these leaves is that you don't have to do many of them. So I'm gonna complete this. Done. Okay. What I would say is that if you're going to do these, if you're gonna attempt to do these leaves the way I am doing them, I would do None the Wiser first, then run up to Last of the Mohican, or do this one next because I almost fell off the edge. This one is the 8 log. Use your cordial. And then use the quest. This is the 8 nodes that you have to get the 32 logs for. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start this. Now, there's a mob around here somewhere. I'm going to really test my luck. Make sure you're using stealth on every leave in here. Some mobs are hidden around corners. Some mobs are whatnot. Okay, so the way this works is you have to hit 4. You have to get 4 per node. Have to make 4 per node. If you do not make 4 per node, you will fail this leave. You do not want to fail any leave. So, with that in mind, Field Mastery 2, these nodes, okay? Now, if you can do a good run, you will have a breather on the last node. So say you miss 3 in the entire thing, you will be fine on the last node. You will have no problem. You do 6, if you hit all 6, and I missed, if you hit all 6 on, 6 nodes, that's 36. So, even if you hit 5 per node, you'll still have, 30 when you get to the last node. Now, as you notice, my GP is running low, and I only have, this will be my 4th one. But the good thing is, I keep missing, but the good thing is, my cordial will be back up for my last leave. And you're also getting 30 GP. If you get a perfect run, you're getting 30 GP back per node. Now, I'm going to probably have enough not worry about using another high cordial or waiting. Now, you see that monster right there? Try to sneak in here. Land, stealth. Land on your chocobo, make sure he doesn't aggro you, and then just stealth it. Okay, now, if I do well on this one, I am going to stop using Field Mastery 3. Or 2, I'm sorry. And the only reason why I'm going to stop doing it is because I might have enough by the time I get over to the last leave to do it without using another one. So it's marked, done. So this is just the experience I'm going to be getting. There's no real reason to use Field Mastery. See you, Pantera. I see you. But you can see me. Alright. So, I'm going to finish this up. I missed. like I was saying in my other videos, the GP recovery time on from 60 to 70 is like heaven's word. So it's going to be an hour of game time is around 300 GP. And an hour of game time is typically around 3 minutes or so. That's a broad statement. I am not sure of the time. But to speed up this video, I am going to use a cordial to do this. And I'm going to use, I can use a small, I have smaller ones. But I'm just going to go ahead and use this because I'm going to get one back anyways. So I've used 2 so far. This is going to be my 3rd usage of it. So I will get 3 back. The only thing is, when you're done, you're going to have to wait 6 minutes or so to get your GP back if you don't want to use a potion. Which I do not want to do. I'll be using 4 then. Oh. Alright. Initiate. Cordial. Now, the only thing on this as well is that you can possibly fail this as well. So, what I recommend doing, get all your class quests done. This gathering rate here will be higher for you with your gear. I would go for these with your Field Mastery 2s. Now, I'm only getting 7 per hit on this. So that's something you must take into consideration as well. You are getting less at 69 than you do at 68. 68, you get 8 per hit on the lower log, or the lower leaf, and 9 on the higher one. So I'm going to run a Field Mastery 3 on this one. The seeds are switched on this one. Please take notice to the bottom one is the higher one. I made a mistake earlier and I was trying to hit that. I'm like, why am I missing? Because I was on the wrong one with a Field Mastery 2. I almost failed because of it. Now, the last 2 back here, there's a giraffe sitting over here that will run at you. And it did. And I almost died because I didn't hit stealth. And I didn't see him because I was behind a wall. So this one as well, I'm going to use a Field Mastery 3. This 100%. And then I'm going to look to see how much I need. Here he comes. He will charge you, and he will run after you. So I need 21. I am taking a big risk here. I missed already. One I missed. I got it. Okay, good. Look, I missed. So 90% doesn't always mean you're going to hit it. Obviously. But I say that because you have to realize that if you miss a couple of these and when you're 69, you're in big trouble because you need to hit most of them because there's 7. Okay, so the experience on these is massive for this level. It's in coordination with your experience here, but the numbers are massive. So the first one is the 25% bonus with the difficulty bonus and the speed completion. 1,096,000 1,096,173. 1096,173. Next one, same thing. Same experience. Beautiful. Last one, difficulty bonus and the speed completion. Plus the cordial is 893,178. So the experience on these last things are big in accordance to your level. Now, I'm going to do this for these leaves because if you look at my experience bar, I'm only going to have to do around 4 or 5 more leaves. That's not a lot. That's good. So keep that into consideration when you're doing these. But this is the final Leve guide that I have. I'm going to be doing minor when I'm done. So I'm going to be doing the same thing for that as well. Showing you where the leaves are, doing the leaves, and giving you my opinion on which ones I would do. Now, make sure you do the class quests, because you get a main hand, you get an offhand, you get a piece, one of these pieces of gear if you want to meld. I didn't meld anything yet because I was going to craft them when I get my Weaver up. But if you have the good gear from Heaven's Word, you might not need to do any of this. But these weapons give you a nice little boost. I say weapons, but these tools give you a nice little boost in your stats. So that concludes the video for Botany from 60 to 70. This is the final part of that video. I will not post anything else on Botany until I find the nodes. I might do a video on the nodes. So, alright everybody. I hope you enjoyed the videos that I posted. If you have any questions, go ahead and please leave some comments. I will get back to you. But thank you, and I will see you on my next video.